Hey guys, how's it going today? Before I begin this video, I just want to let you guys know that everything I teach in here is available with a full complete guide in the Discord server. If you guys want to join that, come live trade with me. I post my trades daily. I post 2 to 3 trades. Click the link in the bio. It's going to be free to join for a limited time. I'll see you guys there. So jumping into the video, guys, before I start this video, I just want to do a quick live login for you guys on my Webull account. I want to show you guys the strategies I use to build this portfolio from $500 all the way to 6 figures. Now this portfolio at one point peaked at $200,000, but that's when I withdrew the money and I kept about half the balance in there to day trade with. Now I keep roughly 90 to 100 grand in here to day trade with, and I'm just going to show you guys. This is a live account, individual cash account. It is not paper. Now a lot of you will say, oh, it's luck, it's this, it's that. Well, yes, timing has a part to play in it. But in this video, I'm going to show you the 2 secret strategies combined on how I was able to scale that portfolio up to 6 figures. These strategies are fairly simple. I do have a few videos that will probably give you some prior knowledge that may help you. If you get confused about anything, there are a ton of resources in the Discord server. But other than that, let's jump in. So for this, all you're going to want to add is the VWAP indicator. Now this indicator is not super important. It is just a good indicator to have on your chart to give you an idea of where you want to enter and exit. You're just going to go to indicators and then in the search bar type in VWAP and add volume weighted average price to your chart. I have a video explaining what this indicator is, but let's get right into it. When I open my chart, I like to look at an overall image on the 5 minute. I like to also hop in the 1 hour, and this basically just gives me a good idea of market structure and where we are headed overall. So looking at the 1 hour here, I can easily go in and mark my highs already. And then we can also mark in our very lows, 1 hour lows. Once we mark in our 1 hour highs and 1 hour lows, we want to go back to the 5 minute. And now we're going to do some deeper analysis. So I want to identify a possible order block somewhere on this chart. So looking at the overall chart, there needs to be an area, a common area within the chart where price bounces and also rejects. So just looking off this, you want to hover and just look for an area where you see price will probably bounce and reject off a point. So I already can see one right here. And where does price bounce? Price bounces off this area and then it rejects off this area. So that is a good area to mark. And I just want to continue going lower, and we have another area with more hit points. So this one I'm gonna mark from all the way over here all the way to here to the end. So you guys can see that this order block actually got hit once, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 times. So remember, focusing on mainly this day right here, we actually did sweep that order block around 9:45. It has a lot of points of contact. We are going to want to go into our daily on the 5 minute, and we just want to identify our inverse fair value gaps. And for those who don't know, this is an example of an inverse fair value gap. And we also have another inverse fair value gap that formed right here. But the reason this one is invalid is because of the time. It is around 7:45 a.m. Typically, I don't like to trade the first 2 hours of market open just because I like to let the market form some structure before I like to take entries. And that inverse fair value gap, you can mark it, but I wouldn't advise using it. So once we mark in our inverse fair value gap at the 9 a.m. time frame, you're going to want to wait for a bullish sweep of a order block. So if you guys recall, we did create a order block line down here. And I'm just going to go ahead and give these names so you guys don't get confused. So we have bullish OB, so a bullish order block. We have 1 hour highs up here. And then we have 1 hour lows down here. So once we sweep our bullish order block, see a reversal forming at 9:45, we can pull out our VWAP indicator, and we have to make sure price is trading below our lower band VWAP. As you guys can see, price is indeed trading below lower band VWAP. I like to take entry once the candle closes around halfway through the inverse fair value gap, and that happens around right here. So this is an example of a trade I would take. 2 hour upper band VWAP. Stop losses can be set below the lower band, and this trade, if you follow all the way through with it, is going to yield a 3.44 risk to reward ratio. You guys can use VWAP to take profits, or you guys can use sweeps of buy side liquidity to take exits. An example would be right here. We have a sweep of buy side before it continues rejecting. So that is not a bad spot to take your profits. However, I've seen more success taking profits and trimming at VWAP targets. Now, this is actually a trade that we took in the Discord, and I alerted it live for you guys to follow. So if you guys are in there, you guys are able to see the alerts. Now that is pretty much it for the strategy. Very simple and very easy to follow. I don't want to make this video too long and confusing. So if you guys have any questions, please leave them in the comments. If you guys want to join me for live trading, I go live every single day on the Discord server. Make sure you guys click the link in the bio, join, and I'll see you guys there. And until next time, you have a good one.